Howdy gamers, welcome back to another video with me, Scriv. Got a cowboy hat on, so you know we mean business. I guess it's my thing. We are here, of course, with the major Challenger Stage pick'ems. Very exciting stuff. Took them fucking long enough to get them out, let me tell you. Stickers as well, everybody going crazy for the stickers. Is it a marketing strategy, you know what I mean? Just keep us in the dark for ages, and then the stickers come out and everyone's been like, whoa, I want the stickers, let me buy the stickers, let me buy the stickers. Is that how it goes? I'm not so sure. Maybe it is, to be fair. So, you know, those guys at Valve, pretty smart. I probably won't be investing into too many stickers, might open a capsule or two, but today, we're doing the pick'ems, right? That's what we're all about. It's the lovely content that comes through, and we've got a lot of teams to get through here. Really looking forward to getting into where this one goes, as we got the 16 teams to go over. So quite a lot of international names, of course, and yeah, a few that you maybe expected in the Legends stage, but they're actually not in the Legends stage. So crazy, absolutely crazy. There is always this game you got to play as well. Do you want to put one of the favorites 3-0? Probably not, because they might get, you know, upset. Usually does happen. So we try and be a little bit original around here and try and work it out and keep it fresh. So we've got to go straight in with the advancing teams. Although on a bit of a, you know, weird run of form, not necessarily poor run of form, kind of a weird run of form. Won the Grand Slam, but then entered it at Rio, you know, nearly entered it at the goddamn RMR, bro. They made it through the last chance qualifier, but we still got to put FaZe in there. I think they will indeed make it through. Another team that I think will make it through got to be G2. Obviously, a fantastic start to the year. They were undefeated for a long time, and then, you know, eventually got defeated. It happens, but looking good. I think they'll still make it through. They should have a good chance. Now it opens up a little bit more when you get into the middle here. We got, you know, little teams that could, like Gamer Legion, kind of cool to see Apex here. Monty as well. Some really scary individuals on that team that might be able to, you know, just completely surprise one of the bigger teams and make it through. Ents not doing so well at the old Brazy party, but generally you consider them as also one of the stalwarts, 9 in the world right now, so you'd expect them to be able to make it through. OG, Mouse, maybe a slightly easier run in RMRA, you could argue, but still decent. NIP, I don't necessarily rate the NIP, I'm not going to lie to you, but again, a lot of experience on that team. Config, Alexi B, Rez, these are all players that you expect to be making it through to the next stage of the major. So yeah, where to begin? I'm gonna say, okay, so let's go with one that I've not necessarily talked about just yet. Team Liquid. I think that Liquid should make it through. I'm a little bit surprised they didn't get the legend spot. Shit happens, I guess. NA's always wild out there, you know. Can never really predict what's going on in NA, but we'll see. I'm fairly confident that Team Liquid should be able to make it through here and hit a decent level. I'm a big fan of Yakindar. Still not quite delivered for me on this team. You know, it seems like things are very, very different with the way the ship is run as compared to Virtus Pro, but all the same, the boys at Liquid should be making it. Next, I'm going to go for Mouse. I like the Mouse boys a lot. Young team, go-getting kind of team. Pretty impressive at previous majors, right? So I think that they will be able to hit the similar sort of level. Maybe making it to semis again would be very cool for them. Different environment, different types of teams, of course. But I think that they're a team, you know, when they have some high hopes, you know, to make it a bit further, to get in at a different level and really try and impress. They have that extra gear that they're able to find because, like I say, they are a young, go-getting kind of team. Then I got to go with Ents. Ents are my boyos. I love Ents a lot. We've had Snappy on the podcast a few times. I had Madden on for an interview, you know. So these guys are really, really cool, at least with me, you know, and able to chat away, able to give us a nice look. And just keep things coming for the content, which is always good. Yeah, like I say, maybe not the best luck moving into the tournament itself, but they still have, you know, this ceiling available. Nertz is amazing. We love Nerds a lot. Coming from the UK scene a little bit, so, you know, played on Endpoint for a while. And we all wanted him to get picked up. You know, those of us that follow Tier 2 wanted him to get picked up by a bigger team. As soon as things were looking a bit dodgy with Valde, we were like, yo, get this guy. And, well, Snappy and the boys, they listened and picked him up, and obviously it's been absolutely magical stuff. They had a good run at Pro League, but a less decent run on the Brazy party. I don't know, it's an online tournament, so, you know, maybe that's got something to do with it there. Now, the remaining few spots, we got an NIP. Like I say, I don't really rate him. Headtrick a little inexperienced. Don't know how he's going to perform at the major with the prestige of it and the pressure of it. Maybe a Fours. You know, they've been looking really good online, hitting the top 20 at the moment in the world, which is always good for a Tier 2 team. Start to call them, you know, Tier 1.5 if you start really separating them out. So, yeah, I don't know. I think Fours are looking pretty impressive. Some absolutely amazing individuals on this team. Result is an absolute beast. Yeah, I don't know, man. Shalfie continues to impress. I'm going to put him in. I think they'll make it through. Now, OG, NIP. Don't know, man. Who else do we really have? Pain, I mean, relatively impressive in their own region. Mongols, I don't think so. I reckon they could get a win. Complexity, I don't think so. Monty, maybe. You know, if I'm going with my heart a little bit. Yeah, let's do it. I reckon Monty will make it through. You only need 5 correct picks, right? So, you know, should be all good. But Monty, like I said, they got Boros, they got SDY who's playing really well under this team. Super impressive, and yeah, kind of an unstoppable force, to be honest with you. So, yeah, really looking forward to see what they can do and whether they'll bring an extra level to their game or what. So, we'll see. But I reckon they'll make it through. It's a little bit of a vote with the heart, a little bit of the, you know, Tier 2 commentator team that I've cast an awful lot. Now, where does this leave me for the 3 O's and the 03s? I think I'm going to have to put Fluxo 03. They got some cool some recognizable names or whatever if you've been around for a while. Big Man Zeus on the coach. But I don't know, bro. I don't know. I just don't really think they're going to be able to do all that much. It's between them and Mongols, and I honestly think that Mongols, with the way their recent form has been at international tournaments, I think that they could take a map off of one of the bigger teams. The only thing, you know, Fluxo everyone's like pointing towards for the opening matchup, they're up against Pain in the opening matchup, you know, domestic derby and all that kind of shizzle. Yeah, I don't know. It could make a difference, but I think that Pain, just a much better side, to be honest. And then the 3-0, I don't know. I'm thinking, usually with your 3-0 pick, like I said at the beginning, you kind of want to go a little wacky, because you don't know what is quite going to happen. And generally one of the favorites, you know, everyone's been anti-stratting them or whatever, so they generally drop a map, or they end up, you know, they win their first one. Like FaZe and G2 will win their first game, and then they end up playing each other, and then it's like, oh, well, you know, how are you going to predict that? It's a really close game. You can't get a clean prediction for who's going to get the victory there. So you're better off just going for something a bit wild. I don't want to go too wild. I don't want to go like a Gamer Legion or an Apex. I'm thinking Nippy or OG. And I don't know, the Nico OG has been kind of fun to watch. Loose calling, really aggressive, you know, quite loose kind of play style, really. So I think I'm going to go OG. Why not? So this is it. This is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm thinking. You got my opinions. You got my thoughts. That's what we're all about. The lovely Pick'em stage. We love the Pick'em stage content, of course. We'll keep them coming. We got 2 more stages to get through, and excited for this major, the last CSGO major, in case you didn't know. It's the last CSGO major. Either way, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next Pick'em video.